Well, hey everybody, on this episode of, what are we gonna call this? This is crazy. We kind of like trolled a mega yacht, several mega yachts. I don't know what we did. Anyways, you've seen in our previous video that I've been experimenting with our giant paddleboard and made a big battery box, which ended up becoming like a mini center console that you could sit on with the batteries inside and the trolling motor in the back, which is plenty of power to take you out to the big, deep blue sea. And the interesting fact about it is that it all fits in the trunk of a car, basically. So it's like a really cheap way for you to get out in the ocean. And yeah, it's a little bit, it's dangerous, but I think I took enough precautions for it to work well, and it just works amazing. It doesn't tip over in the waves. And anyways, Dasha and Grandma and Dasha's mom's like, hey, let's go to the beach on Sunday. I was like, yeah, and you guys are just gonna be suntanning the whole time? You know, so I called a couple of my friends and Dennis picked up. I was like, can you meet me at the beach in half an hour? It's like, you got it. So we took the batteries out of my Volvo semi and ended up at the beach, and I was like, hey, Dasha, there they are. Anyways, it ended up being red flags at the beach, which means like dangerous, warning. Yeah, lots of waves. Double red flags is like really dangerous, so I don't know if we'll try that ever. But anyways, the way it works out, I don't know if you've seen the videos on Holliver Inlet. Type it in. There's like 5 YouTube channels that document boats going out of Holliver Inlet and them torturing themselves going through the swells. So sure enough, there were people filming for YouTube that day, Sunday, and getting Polaroids, video clips of us, of the boats. And here, Dennis and I are out there. And sure enough, it ended up on a channel that I noticed today. And the comments are just delicious. They're just delicious.
I'm sure a lot of boats were scared to go out in the ocean. A lot of boats were scared because the waves were really big and search was so
and rightfully so. Rightfully so. The thing is, with a boat, when a wave goes in your boat, that adds to your weight, and the more waves come in your boat, they stay there, and you got to rely on your pump to pump it all out. For me, when it splashes on a paddleboard, I have everything tied down, our paddles. We got this wet bag. It's under a net. When the water hits us, it just pours right off. And you just keep going, keep trolling along. So we kind of like trolled the mega yachts. So you've seen the clip. We've rolled it through, and let's read some of the comments.
I read, you read.
I read, you read, we read. The last one is a candidate for Broncos Gurus. If it floats, I boats. So, not sure what that means, but yeah. If you want, by the way, if you want to watch the full video, we'll put it in the link of the description below, and they put it at the end. So, it was amazing. Let's see, read this one.
A paddleboard and a trolling motor, and never stuffed the nose.
We never stuffed the nose. We just rode the waves up and down. It was amazing. When you get out 1.25 miles out to sea, and we threw out the anchor, and I tried to get some video for you guys on the phone, but gotta keep it in a bag of rice.
It's not working.
So if you're trying to call me too, yeah, it's not, our phone call's not getting through. I didn't even dip it in water. It was just all the moisture, I think, in the air from the waves. Anyways, we threw out the anchor with a 50-foot rope, which wasn't enough, so we added another rope. And about a mile and a quarter out at sea, there's like a Gulf Stream. There's more to it than the green water. There's the blue water, and it's like a line, and I made a video of it, but unfortunately it's on here. And the blue is so much clearer, and the water doesn't mix. The blue and the green don't mix. And we threw out the anchor, and you could see the rope kind of sagging, just like a power line, like far, far deep into the blue infinity. Like I dove down, I wanted to kind of pull myself down the rope for a while and just kind of get in a nice view of the deep blue sea. And I got scared.
What did you see there?
What I see, it's just infinite navy blue, dark blue, beautiful. And you know, the sun is shining, it kind of gives some light, but you can't really tell the perception, you know, how far is it? Is it just like this far that you're seeing? And that's what you're thinking. But then you see the rope of the anchor, and it's going way out there to infinity, like in cosmic space. And it's just amazing. The ocean is just amazing. And just for me to see the depth of it, just by trying to find where in the world my anchor is, you know, a little over 50 feet away, it just blew my mind.
How long is the rope?
50 feet.
50 feet.
So that's like 30, 40 meters.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like looking down from a 10-story floor. You know, it's probably like that. But you can't really see the bottom, you know what I mean? It just kind of like makes you feel like you're so small. You just feel so small. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I gotta get back on this paddleboard. I'm scared. And I was like, Dennis, dive down, put the scuba goggles on, and look for our anchor. Just check out the anchor rope. He came jumping out. He's like, I'm not getting in the water. That's deep. If I drown and sink, I'm gonna be way, way down there. It was just, you gotta see it. I gotta take Dasha out. So, I think I seen a jellyfish coming out there. I tried to circle around it, like a big giant purple one. The thing that bothers me, the thing that I wish, you know, after seeing this, I'm not interested in sandbar and all this waterway stuff. Not interested in it at all anymore. Okay, because why don't we throw out an anchor there, make a couple barrels in a little dock, and then boats can dock to it, have a little solar paneled charger, charge a light that flashes at night, and everyone can float up to it, tie it up, and we go swimming in the deep blue sea instead of these sandbars, which is in Florida. You got the Lake Acapulco in the middle of Florida, which is so polluted by the sugar plantation. Look up information about Lake Acapulco polluted by sugar plantations. They dump all their toxins in streams that end up in that lake, and then they carry it down to the Everglades, which destroy the reef eventually when it gets in the Gulf down there, and then it goes into rivers to Atlantic side and the Gulf of Mexico side, and it pollutes, and it just kind of stays there. I mean, it kind of mixes and goes away, but really, it just kind of stays there. But once you get far out to sea, you hit that amazing blue, Caribbean, tropical. It was even warmer. The water was warmer. I think all the late rains and ended up having a lot of fresh water go out. Better than the beach, babe. I'm just telling you. You think the beach is pretty? Go out there. So anyways, let's keep reading the comments.
I'm just kind of scared of depth.
Of depth? Yeah, it's not...
I'm not sure.
So yeah, the comments keep going. They have a mission. See, America, legs set up already. Yeah, we had a tripod on. So yeah, that was fun. Let's keep going. The little rubber raft, we are escaping to Cuba. And then the chick was topless. They're talking about Dennis. Dennis has a little bit of man boobs because he drinks a lot of a high calorie alcohol. They were probably doing the devil's tango out there. Yeah, we're going swimming tango. You know, these comments are just, so B cups. He said, oh, that's not a chick, that's a dude who plays for the other team. Right. You guys, I'm getting married. They're saying we were gay or something. I'm getting married to Dash in less than a week. Influencers at sea. Honest, I only had one beer. Influencers at sea should be called Blue Bottom Fiasco. They don't have a chance against the Blue Top Legend. Yeah, so there's a Blue Top Legend, which is a tiny Boston whaler boat with a blue top sunshade, and he smokes all the big boats. So it's kind of interesting. They don't understand. So dangerous. The guy should be on the news tonight. He's screwed. I've lived on boats much of my life, and every time I think I miss it. I watch wavy boats and don't miss it at all. So yeah, let's see. Love watching the boats go through the waves. Yeah, it's amazing. Influencers crew. I don't know why they call this influencers crew, because we have the tripod, but it says, are you brave enough to go on Oliver? Captain, hold my beer. But more seriously, I feel bad for the mom and the children at the beginning of the video. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh my gosh, the last one. I didn't realize Darwin had a captain's license.
Darwin?
Yeah. Blue Bottom Legend. Yeah! Blue Bottom Legend, the world's most powerful trolling motor. So yeah. He must have skipped the coffee and went straight to the cold ones, being that reckless. Thanks for another great video. So thanks, see you next time. I think they were talking about the other boat. I'm amazed at the paddle, the surfboard at the end ran the gauntlet and emerged victorious. Unless they're really going back to Cuba, I'd like to see them come back through the Gauntlet inbound just to see how they fared. Yeah, I came back. We came back late. I think we put like 4 miles on the battery charge, on the batteries. We checked the voltage. The lowest one had 11.9, so plenty of power to put back in the semi-truck, charge it up, start up the semi-truck. If they can do it with wavy boats, if they can do it with boats, we can do it too. That's right. The influencer sitting at the trolling motor paddle raft needs to do some push-ups. Dang. Yeah, I guess I need to do some push-ups. But people leaving for Cuba. Nice assortment of watercraft, not all qualified as boats. Adventurous for sure. Paddleboard trolling motor rig handled the slop better than most boats. Yeah, that's right. Это чё?
In Russian, последняя лодка самая проходимая.
Проходимая? Oh, yeah, the guy wrote in Russian, Vlad?
Kalisty.
Oh, that's not it.
No.
So he said, the last one, which was us, passed the inlet the best. Love the cigarette. Influencers influenced me not to go in the inlet. Such ridiculous craft. Yeah. Finally, a yacht in my price range. Haha, that's funny. I realized I would have to get financing for that too, for even that. These people probably never experienced smooth water. Actually, it's pretty nice. Captain for the Gilligan raft. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. I wonder if the oversized paddleboard with a trolling motor is registered. You know, the police did follow us out. There's the rescue station right there. There was a police boat going behind us, and he seen us out there, and he just motioned to us. Fix your life jackets on yourselves. You know, we had them with us, and we just put them on, and that's it. Influencers, more like under the influence to me, and somebody please get that guy a sports bra.
To dentist?
Yeah, to a dentist. How deep do you estimate the inlet to be? I don't know how that. The washing machine was on spin cycle today at the inlet. Nobody should be in the bow at Holliver Inlet. Is that stable? Genius move. Always a fail. Let's see. Don't. Please do a documentary on the two dudes with the raft. I must know everything about them.
Comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna write, that was me.
Yeah. And see how many people are gonna
yeah, I don't know, go to the video, comment, answer these comments, please help us out. This is our chance to break through our shareholders. Maybe we should be selling building center console paddle boards, huh? We have a prototype. So 10 onward, what the heck, they are having such a smooth ride. That was just unexpected. Yeah. I don't know, that was good. I've been paddleboarding for more than a day.
Yeah.
So I know.
Professional.
Let's see. Rub-a-dub-dub, two goofs on a sup. That's right. Dasha, you want to go with me next time? Just to troll them. Motorized paddleboard, you can't go through Holliver Inlet with that. Here, hold my beer. Someone else wrote. After all that, Captain's still clueless of the situation. What love and concern for safety, shaking my head. I think that was some, I don't think that was for us. The influencers, boogie board of fools. Half those boats, captains should have stayed in the river that day, or better yet, in bed. Yeah, okay. For the Florida pool pump motor bearing repair guy, when service called, Longwood approved. That was good info, Wavy boats. Sea Fox paddleboard took the WS. I don't know what that means. Someone said, good setup. Yeah, thanks. Inflatable paddleboard, long surfboard with an electric engine. That is precious. Maybe that first guy just straight up despised the family. We gotta watch the beginning of it, see what happened.
Something happened with the children.
Yeah, something happened with children. People are commenting a lot. Since Miami Vice Power Boat. As for the paddleboard guys, all I can think of is tuned to Gilligan's Island. Lol. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip. Dun, 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 dun. That was, you know, Gilligan's Island. We gotta watch it. We're gonna watch it after this. What else do they say? Influencers at sea shooting video for the Bodie Waves channel. Yes, that's right. We want, you know, I wanted to get noticed, you know. We should have had a flag out there, but anyways, never seen a flat board at the end before. Those guys on the raft not wearing life jackets puts me in the mind of a movie Charlie Branson once called Death Wish. Come on, buddy. Nothing like a little splash. But yeah, I mean, our first date was in like double red flags day. No, was it double red flags or single?
Just one.
Just one? Oh, okay. Your boat scratched my anchor. No clue. The captain's smaller boat. What else? What else? Let's see. Influencers at sea. More like Beverly Hillbillies at sea. The boat looks like aquatic version of Jed Carpet's homemade jalopy. Yeah. Guys with the trolling motor are going to be up a creek when the battery dies. No, we made it back fine. Let's see. I wonder, man, they're talking about Knucklehead Guy in the first video, in the first part of the video. Influencers, absolute knob jockeys, more like. Is there a law against wearing life jackets in Florida? Kids again, right? Influencers at sea, negative influence equals joke. What a dopey dad. He needs a lesson in boat hand. Everyone's mad at the dad for something with the children.
Let's watch.
You know, we're gonna watch the whole thing. I've been scrolling through lot of Oliver videos for the last few days just to find me, and I finally noticed it this morning. I was kind of excited.
She was like, Dasha, we are on this channel.
First he needs a bra, second he needs some brains. Just because there are seats doesn't mean you gotta be in them. That wasn't us. Beavis and Butthead heading due east on a 12-foot flip-flop. Thanks. Favorite boats have large V8s were designed to move quantities of snow into Miami. I meant go as fast as a race. What? Okay. Question, do you gotta have a license for that boat? These people are crazy. Paddleboard and trolling motor in these conditions, very bad idea. Steve Ward writes, especially no life vest either. If you fall in, you're done. Dude with a family is a...
Why are you done?
Well, everyone thinks it's really dangerous. It's...
You can swim.
If you can swim the right direction, not against the current. You know, let the current take you and kind of swim with it.
That was crazy to see them going up and down on the waves. And all the people were looking, just not only who record the video, but also just people like taking their phones and start recording, because that was crazy. And Serge was like, wait a minute, everybody, like...
Yeah, you know, the thing about it is, and I talked to my friend and he's like, how easy is it to flip that big paddleboard over? We've never really flipped over in it. You have to flip it over yourself to get it over, right? Maybe when we're at the beach and you just leave it and the waves throw it around.
Especially when there's something on it. Like
yeah, when there's something on it.
Yeah.
When you put 3 truck batteries on it, it's so...
it's possible to...
The weight is so... center of gravity is so low. I wasn't concerned about the waves hitting us from the side at all. No. I mean, we'd go sideways and we just... And Dennis was like, oh, that's cool, let's go head on. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's keep going. You know, we weren't concerned about the waves hitting us from the side at all. And somebody yelled, how many times did you roll that thing? Remember when we came back in? Because I called Dasha in. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, but there was a comment earlier. I think it's deleted. $1 Million Midnight Express, Stuff's bow. Paddleboard and trolling motor, hold my beer. That's my favorite comment.
Who said
it? Jordan Pence. Jordan Pence, you're absolutely right.
Shout out to you, Jordan.
Because, you know, we went to church later on Sunday, and I mentioned it to Serge, and he's like, you what? He's like, I don't even want to take my Sea Ray boat out there because it's so dangerous. Yes, because all the boats take the water in and keep it. So just thought I'd share that with you. We're having a great time in Miami. Come on down, we'll show you around. Maybe, if you're crazy enough, we could go out to sea. But I was watching those videos with boats with suspension. That's what I'd like to build sometime. So then it wouldn't sway as much. It'll absorb the waves. Then we could take that on Oliver. I don't know, I just feel like it's another challenge to be a king of Oliver. But I'm a king with you always, babe. I love it. So thanks for being part of our channel. We love your faces. And this is way too blue, isn't it? There we go. So, bye.
Bye.